Welcome to the channel where we explore faith, transformation, and the power of God's truth. I'm Shaddai, and today we're diving into the life-changing message of freedom. Not just any freedom, but true spiritual freedom. What does it mean to be free in Christ? How can we break free from the things that hold us back? Join me as we unpack a powerful teaching on freedom. When we hear the word freedom, we often think of independence, being able to do whatever we want. But true freedom is not the absence of rules, it's the presence of God's truth in our lives. John 8 verse 32 says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Freedom isn't about doing whatever feels good, it's about living in alignment with God's design for us. When we walk in His truth, we are free from the burdens of fear, guilt, and bondage. Many of us struggle with things that keep us trapped, whether it's fear, addiction, legalism, or emotional wounds. But here's the good news. Jesus didn't just come to forgive sins. He came to set us free. Galatians 5 verse 1 tells us, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." Bondage isn't just about sinful habits. It's also about the lies we believe. When we believe we're unworthy, unloved, or incapable of change, we stay stuck. But when we embrace God's truth, we walk in freedom. So how do we experience this freedom in our everyday lives? Here are 3 key principles. Renew your mind with God's truth. We saw in Romans 12 verse 2, it told us, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." If you want to live free, start by changing the way you think. Let go of guilt and condemnation. We see in Romans 8 verse 1 it says, "There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." Stop carrying shame for whatever Jesus has already paid for. Live by faith, not by fear. Freedom means trusting God, even when you don't have all the answers. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7 reminds us, we walk by faith, not by sight. Freedom isn't just a concept, it's a lifestyle. When we walk in God's truth, we experience joy, peace, and purpose like never before. We are not victims, we are victorious in Christ. No matter what has held you back, today is the day to step into the freedom Jesus offers. 2 Corinthians 3 verse 17 says, "Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom." If you have the Spirit of God in you, then you have freedom. It is already yours. I hope today's episode has inspired you to embrace the freedom that Jesus has given you. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs encouragement. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and follow us for more faith-filled content. Thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay free, and I'll see you in the next time.